Okay, so this is going to be our first problem and our first expression. So our first step is going to be to do the parentheses, because remember PEMDAS, P is first, so we're going to go with what is in the parentheses. So we're going to do 7 plus 8, which is 15, and then we're going to have times 3. Okay, so 15 times 3, and we'll do the multiplication next because there's no exponents, so we're going to skip that, and we're going to go to multiplication, and 15 times 3 is 45. Okay, so that's going to be our answer for that one. Then our next one so we have 5 times 9 minus 6 squared plus 3. Okay, so there's no parentheses, so we're going to skip the P and we're going to go on to E, which is exponents. Okay, so we have 6 squared, which is 36. So we're going to have 5 times 9 minus 36 plus 3. Okay, so then after exponents, it's multiplication or division. And so we don't have any division, so we're going to go right to multiplication. And so 5 times 9 is 45. And we'll have minus 36 plus 3. Look at that. Okay. So now we're just down to subtraction and addition. So addition and subtraction are opposites, so we can go ahead and do either of them first. So I'm just going to go from left to right. And so I'm going to start with 45 minus 36, which is 9. So we're going to have 9 plus 3. Okay, and that's going to be 12. So that's going to be our final answer for that one. Okay, is this making sense? Okay, we'll do 2 more, and then you guys are going to work in your groups to solve a couple as a table. So next we have so we have 3 squared plus 9 times 3 plus 5. So there's parentheses, so we're going to start with the P first. So 9 times 3 is 27. Okay, so we have 3 squared plus 27 plus 5. So next, we're going to go to the E in PEMDAS, which is exponents. Okay, so we have 3 squared, which is 9. So 9 plus 27 plus 5. Okay, and so then all we have left is addition. So we can just add it from left to right. So 9 plus 27 is 36. And then plus 5 is 41. And that's our answer. Okay. So, let's see, we'll move on to our last one. Our last example. Okay, so on this one, our last example, we have 6 times 3 in parentheses plus 22 minus 9 in parentheses. Okay, so do you guys think it matters which parentheses we start with? No, it doesn't, because they're both in parentheses, so we're doing both of them either way. So 6 times 3 is 18, and we'll go plus 22 minus 9, which is 13. So 18 plus 13, and we'll just add them, is 31. And that's our answer. Okay, so all you have to do is just follow PEMDAS, parentheses, exponents, multiplication or division, and then addition or subtraction. Okay, So I want you guys to get in your groups, and one person from each table go grab a whiteboard. Okay? Okay, so you guys are going to work as a table, and you are going to, I'm going to write an equation on the board, and or an expression on the board, and you guys have to solve it step by step, showing your work on your whiteboard. Okay, only one person from each table gets a whiteboard, and so you guys are going to take turns. You're going to pass it around each time. Okay, but you're all going to talk together to solve the expression. So our first one is going to be okay. So I want you guys to solve 7 plus 2 squared times 9. And go ahead and solve it at your table. Just remember the order of operations: parentheses, exponents, multiplication or division, and addition or subtraction. When you guys are done, you can flip your whiteboard so no one can see your answer, so I know that you guys are finished. Okay, looks like everyone is finished, so go ahead and the person with the whiteboard, lift it up so I can see all of your answers. Okay, perfect. So just so everyone can see, the first step is to do the 2 squared. So 2 squared is 4. So we're going to have 7 plus 4, because it's still in parentheses, and then times 9. And so we'll have 7 plus 4, because it's in parentheses. We'll do 11, and then we'll have times 9, which is 99. And most of you did get that answer, so good job. Okay, so then erase your whiteboards and pass your whiteboard to the next table mate that's going to write on it. And then we'll go over our next equation. Okay, so this equation is a little longer, but all you have to do is just take it step by step using the order of operations, okay? So we have 4 times 15 divided by 3 plus 6 times 3 minus 2 squared. So just take it step by step. Start with parentheses, then exponents, then multiplication or division, and then addition or subtraction. And work with your table. Okay, and every people with the whiteboards, show them to me. Okay, good job. So we're going to start with the parentheses. So we're going to start with this one and this one. So we're going to have 4 times, and we'll do 15 divided by 3, which is 5, plus 6 times 3, so 18. And we'll have minus 2 squared. So we're going to do exponents next. So we have 4 times 5 plus 18 minus 4. And it's up to you guys whether you want to keep the parentheses in this or not. It doesn't matter either way. And then next, we're going to, we did parentheses, exponents, so we're going to multiplication or division. So it looks like there's multiplication. So 4 times 5 is 20 plus 18 minus 4. So now we're at addition or subtraction. So we have 20 plus 18, which is 38, minus 4, which comes to 34. Okay, good job. And all of you had that, so great. Okay, we'll go on to our third example. Okay. Okay, so we have 10 squared minus 3 plus 4 plus 6 times 4. Okay, so pass your whiteboard to the next table mate and have them work it out as everyone talks about it. Okay, show me your whiteboards. Okay, perfect. So we have the first thing is the parentheses, and we'll go with either of them. So we'll start with 10 squared minus 3. So we know that to solve the 10 squared minus 3, we have to get 10 squared, which is 100. So we have 100 minus 3 plus 4 plus 6 times 4, which is 24. Okay, now there's still something in the parentheses that we need to solve. So 100 minus 3, which is 97. And we'll go plus 4 plus 24. Okay, and like I said, you can use the parentheses or not. And so we have 97 plus 4, which is 101. And then plus 24, which is 125. Okay, so we're going to do one more example, working in your tables, and then we're going to create a little cheat sheet, and then you guys are going to get your homework assignment. Okay, so our last example. Okay, last example is 16 divided by 2 squared times 2 plus 3 times 4. So work in your groups and solve this last expression. Okay, show your boards. Okay, great. So we're going to start with the parentheses and then the exponent. So we're going to have 16 divided by 2 squared, which is 4. So it's going to be 4 times 2, which is 8. Okay, 16 divided by 8 plus 3 times 4. Okay, so we're going to do, so we did the parentheses and exponents, now we're at multiplication or division. So I'm just going to move left to right. So we have 16 divided by 8, which is 2. And we have plus 3 times 4. So then we're going to go 3 times 4, which is 12. So we have 2 plus 12, 14. Okay, does that make sense to everyone? Does anyone have any questions? Okay, so next, let me get my example out.